So really important that we dial everything in here on the Unrack that we can. One of the common faults that I see with lifters is they try to Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com. Today I have a great tip for you on the unrack of the bench press. Why is this important? As we know, that unrack portion, that takeout portion, if you're set up spot on, but you have a bad takeout, then everything kind of goes to waste on you because your shoulders come out of position and then you're not really loaded into your lats connected with the lower body. So really important that we dial everything in here on the unrack that we can. One of the common faults that I see with lifters is they try to control the bar too soon. All right, this is primarily with a handoff. If you do a self handoff, you have to get the weight out yourself. But when someone does a handoff, especially if you go from self handoff to then getting a handoff, these are common faults that I see transitioning over to that. All right, so Elvis is here to help me out with this today. First thing, the first fault I want to show you is just a poor handoff. But with the poor handoff, the lifter is also likely to follow the bar. Because you as a lifter always want to have control of that bar. You always want to feel in control. You want to feel weight loading into the system. As soon as you don't feel weight loading into you, you start to get a little bit nervous in your head. You're like, I don't feel it yet, I don't feel it yet, and then all of a sudden it's gonna dump on you. So your natural instinct is to kind of chase that bar and load yourself by chasing that bar. But what happens? Shoulders come out of position. So you have to have good communication with your handoff person. We're gonna show you a poor handoff, but then also poor execution on the part of the lifter chasing the bar. This is what that looks like. All right. So he's gonna lift me up a little bit too much, and I'm gonna wanna chase it. See, my shoulders come right out of position. I get out here, and then either I don't sink down very well, or I'm already disconnected from being able to bring my scaps down. I chased the bar, pulled me out of position. I'm not really going to regain that. Okay, so now I'm going to be benching a much longer range of motion, and it's not going to feel tight. Feels like it's loading right into my chest and shoulders. Okay, the other fault is simply that it's a better handoff, but we're still trying to get tight under the bar early and chase it out. Okay, so he's going to do a good handoff, but I'm trying to command the bar too much here instead of waiting and just trying to lock my scaps down and then really load here. Okay, this right when I'm past the neck out towards the sternum, chest, that's when I'm going to load. So I want to focus on just not chasing the bar, putting weight into the bar. I want to focus on just dragging my scaps down and getting that lockout, pulling down, getting that lockout and dragging my scaps down to prepare myself to receive that load. To talk about it for an equipped lifter, all right, the primary issue with an equipped lifter is, again, not being patient, waiting for that unrack to come to you. When you're in a shirt, it prevents you from getting out under the bar, locked out. Unlike if you're a raw lifter, especially doing self handouts, right, you can kind of get under that bar and leverage it out. A shirted lifter, you're going to be in this bent arm position in a tight shirt, and you're totally reliant on your handoffs to get you into that sweet spot so you can actually lock out at that point and settle the weight. Okay, so the common fault with equipped lifters is always just trying to get too tight to the bar. Accompany that with a bad handoff, now it's a recipe for disaster. So you can see here, if this is a tight shirt, this is about where I'm going to get to. I'm going to have a hard time kind of positioning my hands to this, but this is where I'm going to be. If I try to get my elbows under the bar, see what's happening to this device here? The shirt would slide right up on me. All right, if I got it positioned down where I want, bent arms, if I try to do this, slides right up on me. Okay, so I have to stay here. This is where I can keep my shoulder blades retracted. My elbows are under the bar, so I'm relying totally on him because I can't put force into this bar. All right, he gets me out right here. Boom, that's where I can load that weight. That's where I start to have control and I can bring tightness to it. All right, let's do it one more time. Nice and slow. He's gonna bring me up. All right, I can't put weight into it. Now I can let it settle. I start to feel the weight. Boom, right there, okay? So I'm primarily focused on the control of my scaps. All right, I can't put force up. And I know it's against our natural instinct to want to feel that load in our hands, all right? But we have to be patient, allow that handoff to get us into position, and then that weight will sink us down. We're always trying to stay as short-armed as possible. We don't want the arms to bend. We want to hold a good locked out position to get tension into our back. But we need to make sure that we're patient. We're not trying to do this too early. You know, let the weight sink you, don't chase the weight. All right, real important unrack tips. Coach Ben here. Small arm, leg strong. You know where to find us. You can meet me on a bench. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel over here. You can check out a video related on the topic over here and the most recent video down here. And if you're interested in joining our online coaching program, you can check out the link in the description box.